Welcome back, guys, to another episode of my QPR career on Football Manager 2015. It's transfer deadline day in January, and Darren Fletcher has just joined QPR on a free. I mean, we're about to head into the second half of the season, the business end, where we're going to need quality and we're going to need strength and depth. And Fletcher himself is going to bring a wealth of experience to QPR, something which could prove to be vital for the remainder of this season. And I think the team that I've got at the moment, we've kind of been lacking a player like Darren Fletcher in central midfield, a ball-winning midfielder. Something that we need. I mean, we've got much. Yeah, he's decent, but I think Fletcher is just on a different level altogether. So we're going to register him here into the team before that transfer window slams shut, and we're going to push on to our next fixture, which is against Arsenal in the FA Cup. Can we get a win there? You can see the headline here: QPR confirmed Fletcher capture. I just can't believe we've got him on a free. Why didn't West Brom want to hold on to him? I think they were a bit foolish there, actually, to just let him go. I think they terminated his contract, which was a bit unfair, but that's behind him now. I think it's going to work out perfectly for him here at QPR. It's almost the big day, folks, where we play Arsenal in the 6th round of the FA Cup. The QPR fans are a bit pessimistic ahead of the clash. I mean, we haven't had the best of luck against Arsenal this season, especially when this guy, Solomon Rondon, the 26-year-old forward for Arsenal, he tore us apart in that previous fixture against Arsenal, which was in the previous episode. We lost 2-0. He played so well in that game. We'll just leave that to the physio for Jack Robinson. Not looking too good for him. But we get the early kickoff at 12:30. We are at Loftus Road, so we do have that advantage. Manchester United got Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge in the other FA Cup fixtures. We got Mark Clattenburg as the referee today. God help us. But before we get into that game, I'll just take you guys through our previous fixtures. So the last time I was with you guys with an episode, we lost 2-0 against Arsenal. Well, after that, we beat relegation favourites Sunderland 2-0 at Loftus Road. You can see we played really well in that game. And to be honest, I didn't expect anything less than that. Anything less, it would have been disastrous for QPR. 61%, 2-0 win there. We then travelled to Watford and drew 0-0. I was a bit disappointed because they're all the way down in the bottom of the table as well at the moment. And then just recently, a couple of days removed, we drew against Aston Villa at Loftus Road. And that leaves us to now. You can see we are still in 7th with a point behind Tottenham. Well, a point behind City as well in 5th. But Tottenham have a game in hand. We just need to keep plugging away. So on to the team selection then. Darren Fletcher unfortunately picked up an injury. He's going to miss out on this game against Arsenal. I'm going to switch to my classic formation, the attacking diamond. And Podolski can't play. He's ineligible, of course, because he's on loan from Arsenal. So we've got quite a lot of injuries here to be dealing with. How on earth are we going to be able to overcome the challenge of Arsenal, who was so strong the last time we played them? You know what? I'm going to have a look if I get anyone. My under-21s, it's looking a bit thin, isn't it, there? My under-21s, so under-18s. Who's been performing? So Leo Donnellan, Marcel Ranger, who is an attacking midfielder striker. So we can put him into the senior squad. He should be available for the FA Cup game. And shall we put in Donnellan as well, who's a central midfielder? I mean, with Darren Fletcher out as well, we could probably do with that bit of depth there. These injuries, they're so annoying. It's really stretching our squad at the moment. Really putting us to the test. I mean, we've got Diakite, we've got Trash, Hoylett as well, but I don't know. I'm gonna try something different here. As I mentioned in the last episode, you know, change is good. Oh, Frankie Sutherland, who's completely fit for this game. And actually, what am I doing? I can go with Sutherland. I'll play him instead. It's probably the better option than the 16-year-old. And let's see how he gets on in this game against Arsenal. It's his chance to step up to the plate as well. We got Austin and Ferreira up front. And change Austin to a deep line forward. Night Percival looking good there. I think we're pretty much ready. Subs bench, we'll leave Hoylett on the bench. We've got Eric Dyer there as well. I think we're ready, folks. I think this is going to be my team then to take on Arsenal in the FA Cup. Just check on my instructions. take off... Shall we leave that on? Retain possession? Definitely want to take that off the much higher defensive line, which I've been working with. I do need to show you guys my new formation that I've been rolling out. I mean, we're unbeaten with it, even though we drew 2 games in a row and then won against Sunderland. We played pretty well. I mean, our possession stats were good, and that, of course, is going to please the boards. That's one of the promises that I made when I joined QPR. That's what they want to keep seeing. So it's all good in that section. It's just the goal scoring now. We seem to taking our foot off the gas when it comes to putting the ball into the back of the net. Haven't scored many goals. We need to get Charlie Austin back on target again. Khedira's out for Arsenal, which is an absolute bonus for QPR heading into this fixture. Let's move on with that. Again, Arsenal going with the 4-4-2. Konopalanka, who destroyed us down that left side in the previous game. Welbeck starts this time. Going to watch out for his pacey movements. And I think, we'll close down Rondon always, and we'll leave it at that. Come on, I'm feeling pretty positive for this game. Simply because we're at home. We'll finish that off. Oh, change that back to attacking. Don't want to be on counter. We're not playing away or anything. Here we go then. QPR, get kickoff. Norvite fully fit for this game. Just wanted to make sure that we're on a much higher tempo. Encourage the team. Come on, QPR. We could get a result here today. Let's knock Arsenal out of the FA Cup. Let's go through to the next round. Don't forget, we won the FA Cup last season, so we're the champions trying to defend that trophy. And it's inevitable, the fixtures are just going to get tougher and tougher here on out, because Chelsea is still in the hat, so are Tottenham. Going to have to be watching out for them. And Manchester United, of course, they've got Chelsea. So one of those 2 teams are going to get knocked out. Can make things a little easier if we do win here against Arsenal. It's just the Premier League that we've failed to conquer at the moment. We're still fluctuating between 5th and 7th. It's a bit annoying. We just can't get above that at the moment. We can't get a break. Wilshere on a yellow card. Ferreira offside. Means we're pushing forwards. We're coming up to half time. There's been absolutely no highlights. I find that hard to believe in that first half. At least it's still 0-0 and we're not losing. Right, we'll be calm. We owe Arsenal. We'll be assertive actually for that. We owe Arsenal after what they did to us in the last game. Let's go. Lads looking pumped up. Arsenal get the game restarted. As he intercepted there by Corb. Shame we're missing out on Fletcher, who's been such a rock in those previous 3 games in the Premier League. Probably should have shown one of those games, maybe the Sunderland game which we won, for you guys to see how he performed. That's upfield for Austin. Austin through! Oh, he just puts it over. Looked like he went for a cheeky attempt there to lob Ospina, who came out to meet him. That would have been beautiful. We've got a throw here. Norvite, my best throw in the squad. Fall in, Ferreira back down to Much. This is good stuff. Good build-up. Fall in! Yes! 1-0 QPR in the lead with an hour gone. That was some tremendous build-up there. Really had me on the edge of my seat. From Much to Ferreira to Fall in. Nice little 1-2s, and Corb just outside the box there down the right side. And look at Ferreira. That simple header back down to lay off Fall in. To tap that into the bottom left-hand corner. Curling it around Ospina. Beautiful stuff from QPR. The game's not over yet though. Arsenal switching it down to the left, and it's 1-1. We've conceded already. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, come on, lads. Konopalanka doing well to beat his man. Don't want to watch that replay. We want to get on with this game. Besides, it was just a simple tap-in for Sanchez. Nothing special. Sutherland, gotta admit, been doing pretty well. Good ball through to Ferreira. Yes! Son! Ferreira makes it 2-1. Get in. That's good stuff. Sutherland though, great run made there. Put under pressure, still managed to pull off a great pass to Ferreira, and he just took that one away into the bottom right hand corner. That is beautiful work there from QPR. Come on, Night Percival, get involved son. Konopalanka fires that at the near post. It's Adrian that saves, and I will bring on Junior Hoylett. We'll take off Sutherland, who's done a fantastic job, but he's looking a bit tired. Don't want to wear him down too much. He would have really enjoyed this game, Sutherland. The youngster, well, he's at the age of 22. He's getting on a bit now. He's done well. Really impressed with Frankie. Oh, I want to go back to the pitch. What am I doing? QPR then, a goal to the good against Arsenal. Just under 20 minutes to go. Stephen Corker on a yellow card. Come on, lads. They're looking calm. They're looking motivated. I'm just going to push these lads back. And change him. We'll leave it as it is. We'll leave him as a wing back for now. And we'll just drop Fallen and Much back as well to add to my defence. Contain. I think much lower tempo. Waste time. Play even safer. And maybe... No, I don't think... Retain possession. Yeah, we'll leave it at that then. We can just hold in there now for the last 15 minutes. Come on! Come on, QPR! We're going through. We're so close now. Just minutes. We're just going to drop deeper. Probably a bit of a risk to take. But we so need to hold on to this lead. What a win this could be. The champions of the FA Cup are in the lead against Arsenal and showing them why we deserve to go through to the final again this season. Fall in to Hoylett. Hoylett with a good run. Ferreira makes it 3. It's over. It's over. It's all over. There's no way Arsenal are getting back into this now. 3-1. Ferreira just in a different gear altogether. And was that offside? It looked kind of offside to me. There were appeals for it from the Arsenal defenders. But the goal stands. It's 3-1. And Austin... Ah, disappointing. Let's go and have 4. We can do this against Arsenal. Sanchez tearing it apart down this right channel. Looking to take on 2 guys. Still comes out on top almost. But it's Hoylett that intercepts. Corb. Waste time. That's it. Pass back to Adrian. Knock it upfield. Through for Ferreira. Gets cut short by De Vrij. Sanchez switching over to the left side. Concentrate. Corb. He's on the yellow. Oh no. He's sent off. No. We're down to 10 men. Ooh, we're cutting this one fine. There's only 4 minutes to go. And I think what I'm going to do here is bring on Christian Trash for Much. Drop Trash there. We'll put Novite there as well. Okay, that should be enough to just hang in there. Hold on to this 3-1 lead. We don't want to concede any more. The red cards doesn't feel as bad as it should be, seeing that we're in such a prominent position now. 3-1 up against Arsenal. We're waiting for Santi Cazorla here to get things started with their set piece. What's going on? I hate it when this happens on Football Manager. Just get on with the game. The ref's going to blow the whistle in a minute. Here we go. Got movement. Cazorla whips it in. And it's cleared. That's what I like to see. Austin running wide with the ball. It's not going to beat Debussy there. It's never going to happen. 2 minutes added on. Debussy with a throw. Arsenal not giving up yet, but Night Percival standing his ground. Standing firm. Cazorla up to Debussy again. Good block. Ozil. Knopalanka just playing around our shape at the moment. Oh, Knopalanka, where on earth did that come? It's game on in Arsenal's eyes. They've still got a chance. Oh my god, it's got to happen, hasn't it? It's got to go to a replay, hasn't it, at the Emirates? It's got to happen. What a finish from Knopalanka. Curling that one, top left-hand corner. Ref, blow the whistle. No, don't give them another chance. No. Ozil. Cazorla, no. They're going to make it. Oh, Christian Trash with a good save. And there we go. What a game. We've won 3-2. We are through to the next round of the FA Cup. Such a relief. So glad that's over. Julian Corb, these things happen in football. Julian knows he made a mistake. And it won't be the first. Arsenal did well in possession, but not in front of goal. And there we have the confirmation. Look at the news headlines. QPR win in the FA Cup 5th round, not the 6th. I think I've been saying the 6th round, haven't I? Well, at least I can say that now because we are through to the 6th round. Corb warned for his red card. And there we go. It's time to find out who the defending FA Cup champions QPR have been drawn against in the 6th round. Will it be Chelsea, Man City, Portsmouth or Crystal Palace? Also in the hat, we got Newcastle and Everton, or Tottenham. It's going to be a tough draw, this. West Ham up first will play at home against Chelsea. Big game there. Nottingham Forest or Man City still yet to play will play Crystal Palace or Portsmouth. So we've got Tottenham, Newcastle, Everton. So Premier League team. Newcastle and Everton will play at home against QPR. And finally Stoke or Aston Villa will play against Tottenham. So there we go. We will have to play Newcastle or Everton. And the last time we played Everton, we won 4-0. That's promising, right? Earlier in the season. And Charlie Austin getting a hat-trick in that game, and Vargas getting a goal to his name as well. What about Newcastle? When was the last time we played Newcastle? There we go. We lost 2-1 at St James's Park. So maybe if we get drawn against Newcastle, we could play on the whole, we owe Newcastle a favour after the last time we played them. Whereas Everton, I think if we get drawn against them, they'll be looking to get one over on us and be going all out. So maybe we'll go for a Newcastle draw there. I think I'd be happy with that. And with that, folks, I end it there for this episode. Thanks for watching.